Sagittarius, hi. How are you? I hope you're doing great. Let's see what's going on. You're in the second house with Taurus. The second house is value, self-worth, and balances. Ooh, I love it. Boy, I love it. Who's the Taurus? The Taurus is Aries, April 20th to May 20th. Hey, I love Taurus. If I can hang out with the Taurus all day long. They my favorite, other than Sagittarius. And you're in Mercury energy with communication and mentality. You're working on yourself. This is great. Who's the Taurus? Well, I guess we'll find out, right? So I started doing like hardcore love readings, and I mean they're hardcore. And they all seem to come back to this Narcissus echo energy, like the yin and the yang, and how, we desperately need somebody because they're the yin to our yang. And how uncomfortableness makes you not realize that it's all in yourself. You've got everything you need. Devil energy. Really? The devil's going to start this one? Let's put that one on the side there. Ooh, Sagittarius, there's your energy. Or no, that's Libra energy. With the balance. You guys know these dice are new to me, so I'm going to have to look. The Lovers in reverse. Yeah. All right, let's do it. I'm ready. All right. Major Arcana. We have a couple. We have the devil. We have the devil. Oh, the Empress is in reverse. That's not the Lover. See? I'm still learning my cards. The devil. In reverse. Evil. Fatality, weakness, pettiness, and blindness. What are we being blinded to? Spirit, what are we being blinded to? Well, you've got what it takes. You're being blinded to, you got what it takes. You got the Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, and Ace of Wands. They're all right there. In the upright, you're being blinded to the fact that you got everything right with you. Oh my God, that's the first time I've seen that dice and I love it. So what is the Ace of Cups? A new baby, a relationship, new relationship, a proposal or marriage, new job, raise, promotion for the Ace of Pentacles, new ideas with the Ace of Swords, and new projects with the Ace of Wands. But you don't think you can do it 100%. Let's see what this wand's about. Let's see what this wand's about. I feel like my inner Oprah. Let's see what this wand's about. I don't know where that came from. Okay. I'm not a huge Oprah fan, but I was for a minute there. Until she stopped growing and started collecting. Give me more. Okay, reverse. Oppression, physical exhaustion, tyranny, subjugation. Alexa, what's subjugation?
Subjugation refers to the act of bringing someone or something under control, often through force or enslavement. It involves imposing one's will on another and is a powerful means of dominance and control. The term is often used to describe historical events where individuals or groups were subjugated by more powerful forces, often due to their race, ethnicity, or religion. The process of subjugation can be violent and traumatic, and it has had significant impacts on the history and culture of many societies.
Control. You could have just said control, but thank you for all that. Alexa, thank you.
You're welcome, and remember, you're the best. To listen to specific songs anytime you like.
Alexa
just say
off. Now she wants to try to sell me something. She did that and then she tries to sell me something. I think that's hilarious. So you're trying to control other people, but you have everything you need in yourself. And until you do, let's just keep reading. The cards will tell you. I don't have to say anything. This isn't me. This is your ancestors, your spirit, your God, trying to talk to you and give you like the biggest wake up call. The night they want you to be, because this is on the side. You're not quite there yet. They want you to be spontaneous, enthusiastic, popular, a chef, and they want you to find joy. What they want you to be is who you want to be. So, I mean, because we get the balance and we feel it, right? When we do the right things, you know when if you know, right? So in the advice position, which I think that is basically advice. We're only on the 4th dice. Oh my gosh, it's going to be a reading. Anyway, the King of Wands in this position reminds us that our lives are designed to bring us eventually to a place of self-ownership. A place of self-ownership. So you don't think you can have all these things, but they think you do. If you have self-ownership, stop trying to control people. Stop trying to instill your beliefs on others. Just kind of do what you want to do. I mean, I've learned. I had to learn and still going through that. Like, what? If you were just like this, everything would be fine. Well, that person isn't just like that because they don't want to be just like that. Because that's their choice and their journey. If there's anything, do you want anybody to do that to you? If you would just like not eat that chocolate chip cookie and weigh like 4 pounds less, oh my God, you would be so hot. Like if you were just 4 inches taller, this could work out. Like, seriously? It's that kind of energy. Yikes. Okay, so we have the balancing scales, the justice. Well, I didn't get what I wanted, so I want justice. It's in the upright. Fairness, righteousness, executive, righteousness again. Righteousness twice. I just want righteousness. The justice also means, which isn't in this book, win-win solutions, and that the truth comes out because of a cause and effect. So if we just allow the cause and effect to happen to the people that weren't doing what you wanted them to do, then you'll see that the universe is like, yeah, you're right. And maybe you are right. Maybe you are right and you wanted to control everything. But so does everybody else. So the only control you have is over yourself. And they're saying that if you just stop trying to control your outcome, you have to take... So it's like the elimination diet, right? You're having belly blenders. You're trying to figure... I had to do this so many times. And then I just realized that, I'm not allergic to anything. I'm almost allergic to everything because I was like... My body was sick because I wasn't taking care of it at all. But with the elimination diet, it's 21 days. You take out the 7 bad foods, like peanuts is on there, eggs is on there, gluten and wheat are on there, because they're not exactly the same thing. What else is on there? There's 7 of them. Oh, dairy. Dairy's on there. And then there's 2 more. And so everybody was like, well, what do you eat? And I'm like, basically fruits and vegetables and, really clean meats. And then, of course, first thing you add in, right? To me, some people say it's bread, but to me, dairy. I was like, I need my cheese. Okay, so then you add that in for 1 week. And how do you feel? Oh, I feel good. And then you add, and then the next week, if you're good on the dairy and you're still not having any belly blunders, then you add in the bread and the gluten. And then, you check out the legumes. Are you, peanuts are legumes. It's not a nut. Oh, nuts are one of them. Yeah. And then you do that. You got to do that with all the people in your life too. But who wants to do that? It's so uncomfortable. So uncomfortable to be alone. I was pushed into early winter. I moved, lost my parents. Everybody was like really sad that my parents were amazing. And so everybody was super sad. And so I kind of lost friends too, because like if I called anybody to be like, I can't believe he's gone, or I can't believe she's gone. I know, I can't believe she was this, this, and this, and this to me. And I'm like, that was my mom. That was my dad. Like I wasn't allowed. I was definitely not going to get closure from other people because I was pushed into that. It was like, figure it out on your own. And as harsh as that was, and as how it almost took me in the worst place, it's such a blessing. So yes, maybe you might get justice, but the first thing you need to do is an elimination diet. Elimination diet of all these people and figure out why you're trying to control them, why you think they're going to give you anything. If anything, it should be the opposite. But it shouldn't, because usually when you're giving to have something in return. So anyway, the Knight of Wands, spontaneous. Go be spontaneous. Go cook some eggs or something. Go find your joy. If it's been eliminated for a while, and maybe when you come back to it, you can feel that joy. Or maybe like, hey, I don't feel so good around you. Kind of upsetting my stomach. I might be a little allergic to your energy. And that is like that really happens. Confusion, chaos, delays, slowness, swimming against the current. So you're swimming against the current of your own energy because you're trying to get all of the aces and you're trying to find them in other people. Well, you have to turn that energy in. It's not easy, but this is where this is going. I'm the problem, it's me. It's me, hi. I'm the problem, it's me. That's why I have that hashtag on every one of my readings. It's because it's the only thing you can control at all. Temperance, creative projects, being passionate, charismatic, imaginative, leadership, energetic, beautiful, and charming. Yes, all the Sagittariuses I know are all those things. But you're a little off put. You're set to the side here. You're like, hey, I'm all these things. I've worked on all this. How come people are doing this to me? They're not really doing it to you, per se. They're just trying to find theirs as well. It's so hard. But we're in the upright here with burdens, obligations, numerous opportunities, favorable duty, responsibilities. You got a lot of responsibilities. So if you took that energy away from the people that you're giving energy that's not reciprocating, they're not giving it back, and focused on these duties and responsibilities, that would be a good thing. It's a fine line. You don't want to give too much, and you don't want to give too little. It's the balance. And it's not anything that you're going to fix in one day either. Excessive reaction, defensiveness, easily offended, seeking conflict. So when we're seeking conflict, it's not necessarily that we're just like, hey, you want to fight? They just want you to realize who they are. You just want people to realize who you are. Because you're the Queen of Wands. I'm energetic, beautiful, charming, a leader. I'm imaginative. I'm charismatic. I'm passionate. Love me. And they're like, no. And you're like, but you have to. And they're like, no. I'm laughing. It's horrible. Isn't it horrible? But that's what's happening. You can turn that energy in. Oof. The things you'll do. The things that'll happen. Fairness, righteousness. Righteousness twice. I think it's funny that they put that twice. Righteousness. You will get what you deserve when you turn it around. You do not need anybody to tell you that you are the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands does not go looking for approval. She's the queen. A feisty person that's confident and self-assured. When you see a Sagittarius, when you see a Queen of Wands in her element, she walks in a room and everybody just... But if she walked in the room, was dressed to the nines, super fit because she didn't have the cookie. She didn't have that cookie. She had lost the 4 pounds. She was everything everybody ever wanted. And she walks into the room, but she's like, hey, what do you think? How do you think? How do you think I look? How do you think I feel? Hi, can you love me? I really need some love. Do you mind just like kind of like loving me? That would be great. They're going to be like, oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were the Queen of Wands. Anyway, what were we talking about? So if you want to be that person, if you want to be that leader, you want to be all those things, you're just going to have to find the love in yourself. You're not going to be able to seek it from anyone. I'm learning too. I'm learning all this. This is so great. This is why the progression has taught me so much. It's like it's what happened, what you're going through, and what you can do to stop it from being uncomfortable. Well, you have to be uncomfortable, but from being pay the price of victory. I'll just read the cards. You feel like you were dishonored. You feel like you've been through a war. Enigmatic situation. Pay the price of victory. Pay the price of victory. The price of victory is not being a dictator and making others do what you think is right. The price of victory is going within and finding out how you can be that Queen of Wands all by yourself. All by yourself. That was so difficult. Queen of Wands all by yourself. The Tower, here it comes, whether you want it or not. Whether you want it or not. Nobody's coming to the door. Queen of Wands in reverse. Dude, you guys are the Queen of Wands. Oh my gosh, I got chills. Male or female, doesn't matter. Do you see her? You see her dragon behind her? She is not needing anyone's approval. Nobody needs to approve. She's not walking in a room and going, do you like my dress? Does it make me look fat? She doesn't care. But with that energy, I mean, I can't help but see that she does have a dragon behind her. So she's looking for her backing. Now remember, is this male or female? Like, this is just energy. To be the King of Wands, because, you know, feminine and masculine energy are different. It's a bold leader. To be a Queen of Wands, it's a feisty person with confidence and self-assured. In the divine male energy, a bold leader, power, charm, and courage. I feel like if you're a divine feminine, you need to have your confidence and self-assured. That's our armor. And divine masculine in the wands is you have to have your charm, courage, and power. So it's pretty powerful right behind there, that dragon. So that's who you're looking for. Okay. Let's keep going. You want your Nine of Cups. You're sitting there on the beach and you are... Oh, I love it. Because you had a narcissist who you've been hurt by narcissistic energy. You were looking for that dragon, and what you found was not a dragon. You found a baby man. Somebody that refuses to grow. Somebody that refuses to be the emperor. Somebody who that you thought was respectful, had leadership, strategic planning, and a good father figure. But they're not in that energy right now. So this is what you're looking for. Nine of Cups. Even the cat's like, get away from her. She's focusing. Maybe you need to get a cat. Or if you have a cat. She is focusing on her 10th cup. Maybe you need to go to the beach. I know I need to go to the beach. Six of Swords in reverse, though. Yeah, these are not the majors. The majors are what I pointed out earlier. Any major arcana here? The Emperor and the Star. You are. They weren't. And you're still waiting for them to come back. Six of Swords. In the reverse. When the Six of Swords is reversed, you are not using your rational, scientific, systematic, logical mind to its fullest potential, because you're wasting energy on trying to, look at me, I'm all these things, why don't you love me? Make an effort to regain objectivity and confirm your original goals. Try moderating your emotions while increasing mental discipline and focus. This will enable you to return to the fruitful pursuit of your plans. Your plans. Have you written down the plan? Who is that? What does she look like? What does he look like? What do they do? What do they do every day? What time do they wake up? Do they go to bed crying because so-and-so didn't text them? This is so-and-so. He's the crab. Why? Why would anybody stop progress? Because they don't want you to get ahead. They don't want you to be there. They don't want you to be in the spotlight. They don't want you to be the star. Why would they? It's just going to make them look bad. They don't want you to be the star. So you have to do the elimination diet. And then when you're away from that energy, do it for a week if you can. And then get around that energy again and just be like, how does this make me feel? Because you are the star and you are the Queen of Wands, the star. You will be in the spotlight with renewal, hope, inner clarity, miracles, have faith, and being in the spotlight if you can get this under control. What do you have to lose? What do we have to lose? I don't know. Spirit, what do we have to lose? If we actually do all this, what will our life look like? Have to lose some arrogance. That came out. You become the Queen of Pentacles with fertility, prosperity, sensuality, responsibility, creative, wealth, common sense, nurturance, someone concerned with the welfare of others, which we naturally are, right? So some of us, there's some of us that are overly concerned with the welfare of others. Others don't give two. You get hit by a car right in front of them and they're just like, I'm sorry, I'd stop, but I'm late for work. The balance is being in that middle. Unrealistic plans, arrogance, a promising venture fails to deliver. Moving home. If you have lack of foresight and planning, you have to write down your goals and we have to focus. Peaceful resolution, moving on, compromise, communication, ended conflict. Fear of moving on with stagnation. There's nothing here. Maybe you think there is something there, but like I said, if you level up, maybe they'll level up too. We're supposed to level up. We're supposed to grow. Not grow so that somebody could come to you. If they're not there, they're not going to be there. Failure, losing, disadvantage, disgrace, being hunted. Being hunted. If you're having dreams of being hunted. Ill will, playing second fiddle, loss, defeat. Spirit trying to tell you to wake up and focus your energy inward on yourself. Because for the Ace of Wands, there's the inspiration right there. New beginnings, good news, physically starting something, creative spark, new initiative, finding new passion, enthusiasm, urgency, accepting a challenge, potential talent, growth, action, travel, excitement, getting in the game. Get in the game. Take off your shoes, go outside, ground yourself. Find one of these. And know that when you blow and make your wish, that there's 1,000 more wishes that can go to other people. And that's good enough. You don't have to change them. You don't have to love them until they love themselves. You don't have to stop their progress by trying to heal them or make them feel better. And then go do you. With all of your energy, not with just a little bit of it. Not with wondering, I wonder if he's gonna, I wonder if she's gonna, I wonder if they're gonna. Who cares? If you got everything you need right here, who cares? It's like having an RV that has everything. You know? Oh, I can get up and move. Oh, I can just sit in my little place and have everything I need. Yeah, you are the little place. You have everything you need. Make it happen. You gotta drop the habit, the devil energy habit, the devil energy of and it's really, really scary. I'm not just, you know. But you know what? Running away from being uncomfortable is what has this whole country in a freaking mess right now, if you ask me. We're meant to be uncomfortable. We're meant to see uncomfortable. We're not meant to be comfortable. And if anybody thinks that we're meant to be comfortable, they just need to look out in nature. Nature is very uncomfortable. And they grow because they're uncomfortable. Here's the devil. This is the energy that you have here. You're like, if I could just puppeteer everybody, if I could just get them all to be on my puppet, be my puppet, or you're being puppeted, one or the other. If I could just get them to do this, then I could be happy. Yeah, Knight of Swords, yeah. You gotta have the strength. You don't really have it right now. The Nine of Cups and the Devil again. Yeah, so. And the Page of Cups again. Like, how do I get there? It's like you're in between. You see that, the hand there looking at the love card, looking at the past love. Like, if I just get love, I could soar. If I just get a new baby, a new relationship, but then there's a pig flying. It's like, when pigs fly. Until you work with the devil energy there. I mean, this might not resonate for everybody. You might have leveled up and be going. So. With Nine of Cups. We want the Nine of Cups. The Knight of Swords. Fast-talking person who wants a lifestyle change. Nine of Cups. Wishes come true. Make a wish. Make a wish. Write it down. Don't make it specifically centered on someone else. Write down what you want and write down who you want. Like who you want them to be, not specifically a person. And watch the universe slowly deliver that right to you if you do the right things. Good luck, Sagittarius.